I'm gonna be showing you all the fastest way to get money on Fisch. Let's get right into this. So first off, what you want to do is you want to come down to Luminescent Cavern. If you don't have this unlocked, I recommend checking out a video on how to get down here and how to unlock it. But anyway, once you're down here, what you want to do is just head right over here. Make sure you have your radar on, and we're just gonna run towards the left, towards this area right here. And what we want to do is we want to keep using sundial totems until a colossal blue dragon spawns. Also, I do recommend doing this in a private server, just so no one else steals it from you. And also, apparently, if you join a private server, use a few sundial totems, it'll spawn much quicker than if you were like in a public server or something. I'm not sure if it's confirmed, but I feel like it's much quicker whenever I rejoin my private server, spawn it in, leave, rejoin again, and spawn it in. It feels like it spawns much quicker than if I keep spawning it in the same server. But anyway, now that we're here, let's go ahead and use our sundial totems, and let's just wait for one to spawn. And there we go, one finally spawned. So it did take quite a bit of sundial totems. Usually it doesn't take that much. It usually only takes like 10, but one finally spawned. So this is what it looks like, colossal blue dragon. And this is also why you want to be in a private server, just so no one comes up and like steals it from you. Also, before you fish this up, you do want to make sure that you have a good rod equipped. So the rod that I'm using is the Ruinous Oath rod, and the reason I'm using this rod is because if we get a perfect catch, it'll give the fish a times 18 multiplier, which is pretty crazy. You don't have to be using this rod, you can use some other rod, but I think this is the best rod in my opinion, so that's why we're gonna be using it. So anyway, let's just start fishing. So here we go, let's try to get a perfect catch, and basically we just have to keep it in the direct middle. And I mean, that wasn't the big fish, but that was a perfect catch. Also, if you're fishing and it doesn't have a mutation, then I would just let it go. That will get rid of your fishing streak, but it's worth it if you're just trying to get money. If you're just trying to get money, don't worry about your fishing streak, and if it doesn't have a mutation, then just go ahead and let it go. And here we go, I think this is it right here. I'm just focusing right now because of how small it is. And let's go, we got the colossal blue dragon, and let's go and take a look at it. So this is it right here, the mastered big colossal blue dragon. Anyway, let's go and see how much this thing is worth now. So here we go, let's hold it out. And also, since this was a perfect catch, it should be worth 18 times more, just since we're using the special rod. And let's see the price of that, and what even is that number? 4.8 million. $4.8 million just for this one fish. So just like that, just in a few minutes, we got $4.8 million just from this one fish, and we can keep on repeating that. So for me, it took like 45 sundial totems. Usually it only takes about 10, but even with the 45 sundial totems, that is still very worth it just because of how expensive this fish is. And if we keep on doing that, we can get a lot of money very quickly. Once again, I recommend a good rod, especially this rod right here, the Ruinous Oath, because this gives it a times 18 multiplier if you do get a perfect catch. And also make sure you have some good enchants on it. I have the Sea Overlord and Wise enchant, but if you're using a different rod, just make sure you have an enchant that goes with it. So it's just the Herculean enchant with the no life rod that goes with it. Same with the Blessed Song and Sea Prince enchant. This goes with the Polarized Cernate rod. So make sure your enchants go with the rod. But yeah, that is the fastest way to earn money in Fisch currently. And if you get really lucky, you could probably get like 100 million or even a couple 100 million in just under an hour, depending on the fish you get. But anyway, that's the fastest way to earn money in Fisch though. If this video helped you out, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.